Hey guys, what's going on? This is Andrew here today, and I am going to be talking about some of the games that I got from EastEndgaming in Oakdale, New York. And the reason I'm making a video is because my haul is a little bigger than I normally do when I get games. Most of the time I don't get them in big hauls. I'll get like maybe one or two games at a time, but considering the haul is this big, I decided that I should make a video on it just to update it, because this is, my channel where I talk about retro gaming, tech, and everything else. I might as well start talking about the games that I picked up and the reasons that I picked up the games that I do, because normally I have a reason that I pick up a game, or maybe other times I won't. I'll just pick it to add stuff to my shelf, but honestly, I had a reason for every single game that I got today, so let's get right into it. So, starting off, we have Call of Duty World War II for the PS4. So this is actually my second time buying the game, because the first time I got the game, only like 2 years later, my brother sold his PS4 with a bunch of games, and he didn't realize that my game was in the pile, and he sold the PS4 to get an Xbox One. This was in it. He sold the game, so I had to buy it a second time. I don't really know too much about this game. I had it for like a month, and I barely played it. Honestly, I played a little bit of the campaign, didn't finish it, didn't really get into it much. At that point in time when I got this game, I wasn't too into video games anymore. I was mainly focusing on music, so I really just barely sat down to play to begin with, let alone even playing this. So I am actually happy to have the game again, because this is one of the games I'm looking forward to play the campaign of, because I'm trying to beat every single campaign from every single Call of Duty, and just having this, once I beat this game, I only have a few more games left, and after that, I'm going to be reviewing every single Call of Duty game and ranking them according to which one I thought was the best campaign. So, pretty cool game, pretty cool concept that they actually went back to World War II after all the futurism everybody was complaining for, but kind of ironic how a lot of people didn't like this one, considering that this is exactly what they were asking for. Okay, now that we got that game out of the way, let's go to Doom for the 32X. So I don't have a 32X, but eventually I will end up getting one. I was actually this close to either buying a CD or a 32X today, but then stopped myself last minute from doing so. And I'm a really big fan of the Doom franchise. I didn't grow up playing this at all. I know this game is also before my time a little bit, but I got into this game pretty much directly after I got into collecting, because I got a Nintendo 64, and Doom 64 was my first entry of the series. So I also got into the original Doom on PC and a few other ports. I had basically every port minus the one for the 3DO and the Jaguar, two consoles that I don't own that I would love to one day. So I figure adding this port to the list would be something cool to do, because I'm in love with the Doom franchise, and I think this is a pretty decent port for a console. Honestly, in my opinion, from what I played on the emulator, it's slightly better than the Super Nintendo port. So one day I will get a 32X. Today's not the day, but hey, at least I have one game that will look pretty on the shelf before I go and get my own. Don't understand why they didn't put the labels on this like they did on the Genesis cartridges, but whatever. It happens. Okay, next game on my list is a pretty weird one, and I've heard this game isn't too good either. The Lego Rock Band for the DS. I was actually looking for Band Hero, because Band Hero is the last game that I need for a full Guitar Hero collection, and the DS version is what I was looking for. I couldn't find that, so I figured, hey, since I can't find this, maybe I can try to find another Guitar Hero-ish game, and well, Lego Rock Band was the one that caught my eye, and although I don't think this is that great of a game, I don't even really know if this game supports the guitar accessory, like the grip that goes into the GBA port. I honestly have no clue how this game plays at all. I'm going to go into it blind, but hey, maybe I'll also do a full Rock Band collection at some point, just like I'm doing for the full Guitar Hero, because, I've been in the Guitar Hero community for about 10 years now, and this is a game to add to the list, I guess. Maybe I'll make a video on this on my Guitar Hero channel at some point, which I'll link in the description, by the way. But for now, this is Lego Rock Band. Okay, from here on out, everything's going to be original Xbox. It's my favorite system to collect for. It's basically the system I grew up around, and considering it's the system that was the most powerful for that generation, it had the best graphics, so they still hold up today. Plus, I have an Xbox Series X, and a lot of the games that I do own are backwards compatible on the system, and they look better than they ever did, even on a CRT. So let's get directly into this, starting off with Rocky Legends. So I've recently got into the Rocky franchise, and this was the first game that caught my eye when I went into the store, and I held it the whole time. I didn't put it down. I made sure that this was the game that I would buy for the day. I've heard Rocky fans talk about this game and say it's pretty good. I honestly don't know much about it, but I am very excited to get into playing this game, as I am very into Rocky now, and I would love to give this a shot. Okay. Next game is one that I've surprisingly never played before, and that is Simpsons Road Rage. So, a lot of people have told me about this game. I've never played it myself, but I've seen memes all over the internet of people comparing this to GTA, basically saying, like, oh, this was my GTA when I was a kid. Because, you know, when you're kids, you don't want to get rated M games, or parents don't want to get you rated M games, so they get you, like, a substitute. I've heard this game is pretty cool, and I've heard even adults talk about how great this game is. So, a little kid game that's really a fun game for everybody. Figured, why not? It's a great game to add to the collection, and I have such a back catalog on the Xbox regardless, but still cool to have this game. Very excited to get it started. Okay, the last game that I have is a game that I've honestly been trying to get ever since I started collecting. Not that it was hard to find, it's just the price tag is a little bit more, because this is one of the more collectible games on the original Xbox, and I just kept putting it down and picking up a different game for cheaper whenever I go to game stores. But finally, I got it today, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So this is a game that a lot of people consider one of the better Star Wars games on the system. It's one of the games that was, I believe, also exclusive to the Xbox and PC. So, and I've heard a lot of people talk about this one. So I also need, I think, 1 or 2 more games to have a full Star Wars collection on the original Xbox. So, very happy to have finally gotten this one. The thing with this one is, like I've said before, I've been planning to get it for a very long time, since the beginning of my collecting. And honestly, if I were to have put it down today, it would probably be another 5 years before I'd finally give it and get my hands on this. So, that's all the games. I'm very excited to get back to playing all of them. The chances of me playing all of them this year, I don't know, probably are pretty low, because I do have a huge back catalog of a bunch of other games that I still have been telling myself I'm going to play. But I can definitely see myself playing Lego Rock Band, and definitely Call of Duty World War II as well, because I don't really have too many games on the PS5, and I need something to hold me over until Ratchet & Clank comes out. So definitely going to be playing that. Probably going to try Simpsons Road Rage. Definitely doing Lego Rock Band, just to see how it works. And I might even make a video on my Guitar Hero channel. Like I said before, that link is in the description for my Guitar Hero channel. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. This is my entire haul. I will see you all in the next one.